make it interesting. Hello and welcome into the Knicks-Verse halftime show. The New York Knicks are hosting the Charlotte Hornets at Madison Square Garden tonight. And man, they did get off to a rocky start. We're going to do a quick halftime show here. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're in the house, all right, we got some people in the house. Awesome. Hey, salute Gideon PO. All right, let's get to it here. This is basically it was the Charlotte Hornets show for quite a while. The Knicks were once down by 13 points in that first quarter. And they ended up making a nice comeback. They scored 15 points in the first quarter against Charlotte last Friday. They were able to come back and barely win that game by 1 point. I don't know what it is about these Knicks not taking their lesser opponents seriously after completely annihilating the Orlando Magic, who have the best defense in the East. And then tonight they come out sleepwalking. But if it wasn't for Jalen Brunson, who was completely insanely hot in that first quarter, the Knicks would have been totally out of it by the end of it. But they were able to whittle it down, but then they let Charlotte creep their lead up to about 8 or something. And then starters came back in, and the Knicks were finally able to take the lead away. And they lead right now 60. What do they lead? What is it? 65-62. Here are the team comparisons. As you can see right now, the Knicks are getting out-rebounded. They're a -7 there. They do have 17 assists, which is nice. Charlotte has 16 assists. They have 4 steals, no blocks. They've only turned the ball over 4 times. And they're shooting 59%, which is phenomenal. When you think about it, and they're shooting 50% from the three-point line. So you would think the Knicks would be way out in front, but they have not been. They haven't been good on defense. They are allowing this Charlotte Hornets team to shoot 55.6% and 47% from the three-point line. Second chance points, there have been none. Points in the paint is 22 even. Shout out to the chat. Fast break points 12-4 in advantage for the Knicks. Excellent. Let's get to the box score. As you can see right here, right now the points leader is Jalen Brunson, who was smoking in that first quarter. Actually, let me see if I can pull that up, because that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. The actual breakout from periods. Here we go. Here we go. Pulling it up right now. This is the first half. Here's the first quarter. First quarter, Brunson had 19 points. He didn't score at all in the second quarter. First quarter, 19 points for Brunson. Crazy. Oh my God! And this is the Hornets were shooting only 23.3% in that first quarter. So the Knicks were lucky that they were able to. At least, they fell behind by 13, were able to claw back in it, and they were only down by 2 at the turn at the half. But then in that second quarter, even though the Knicks did end up ahead there, in the beginning of it, they let Charlotte kind of have their way with it, and they looked like they were hustling more than the Knicks were. But they finally woke up. There's been some nice plays for Mikal Bridges, who has 11 points. He's missed all 3 of his three-point attempts, but inside the arc, he is 5 of 6 inside the arc. And he's gotten to the free throw line 3 times. I think he's barely shot free throws this season, so he forgot how to shoot them, because he missed 2 out of 3. Crazy. Man. What's up, Alex? What's up, Trilogy? Jose Castillo, man, what's going on? I just wish that this team could at least have some continuity from one game to the next. They look like they're starting to get their offensive game going, but they allowed 30 points to Charlotte in the second quarter after giving up 32 points in the first quarter. You can't give up 30 points a quarter to these guys. That's 120 points per game. That's crazy numbers. So they're going to have to come out with tremendous defensive tenacity. There were times where Towns was just totally out of position, and Clyde called him out on it. And sometimes there was a bit of unlucky things, like some balls bounced around. Brunson like tipped the rebound out, and it actually went right to a Hornet guy. So there's been some unlucky things here and there, but come on. That's right. Miller's looking like MJ. I mean, Miller, I love his game. When I predicted he should be the second pick in the draft, and he was, thankfully, over Scoot. The guy can definitely shoot. He's hit 6 of 10 today, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, 16 points for him, 11 for Micic. This guy's supposed to be some kind of Euro legend, by the way, and he's the one who's the point guard in place of, even though they have point guard listed here next to Brandon. He's the point guard because LaMelo Ball didn't play tonight, even though LaMelo's having a nice little back and forth with Josh Hart about the threes he's making. Maybe they made a side bet or something. How many threes can you make this game? So I don't know, because they were counting and stuff, but it looks like it's all in good fun. Let's see. This time, there is a big difference between this game and the previous game. They have 2 big 7-footers that they didn't have last game, and really good ones. Nick Richards, who started for them, and they have Mark Williams, and this is the first time he's been playing in 360 days or something. This is his first game. So, and they're both quality bigs. So, maybe Towns just wasn't prepared to see them, which is lame, actually. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. I'm expecting Thibs to read them the right act. We could see the Knicks just put tremendous effort behind their defense in that third quarter, because if they can just suffocate the Hornets for those 12 minutes in that third quarter, I'm pretty sure the game will be over by the end, by the beginning of the fourth quarter. Because the Knicks offense is just unstoppable. And thanks, Alex, for reminding me. Tonight was the first game of the season for Mr. Precious Achiuwa. That's right. He played 4 minutes. He picked up a rebound and a personal foul. It's good to see him out there. I love his energy. I wasn't a huge Precious Achiuwa fan last year when we first acquired him. He just seems just out of sorts. He didn't seem to be clicking. It took him a while, and he really has come on strong. I'm a big fan of Precious, especially on this team. He is much needed. Let's see. Towns, 7 rebounds for him. Here's something really of note. 6 assists for Mikal Bridges. So Mikal, not only is he involved in offensively, and he's looking for fouls. He's looking for physicality down low on the block. He's also dishing. He has 6 assists. I think 2 or 3 of them are to Josh Hart himself. And there was one play. That was a great. Josh Hart and him were out on kind of like a semi-transition break, and he was on the right side, and I don't even know how he saw Mikal Bridges coming, because Mikal Bridges was a trailer. Mikal cut through the paint, and Hart just threw a bullet pass at him, and he just dunked it. Actually, he didn't dunk it. He ended up laying it off the glass. Gorgeous play. So Mikal, great to see Mikal active. He played the entire first half, though. There's our coach. On a night when he has another quality big available, he chooses to play Mikal Bridges 24 minutes. I have been talking about how I'm concerned that this guy, one of the reasons why he got off a slow start was that he may just have kind of plateaued physically. He's 28 now. He hasn't missed a game since he was in high school. And then now he's with Thibs, who plays guys more. He's averaging 38 minutes per game. That's the most of anybody in the NBA. And now he plays the entire first half. That's insanity. Towns played 20 and a half minutes himself. He was second most. And Anunoby played 20 minutes. Anunoby, the three-point shot, it didn't look good, his release. I hope he comes out with some more confidence and just lets it fly. He shorted another shot that he didn't want to take the 3. He stepped inside. It was just right at the top of the key, and he let it fly, and it was short. But the man is taking care of business around the basket. 4 of 8. That means he's 4 of 7 inside the arc, and you take that one miss, so that's he's 4 of 6. The dude, and he missed one putback. It kind of got blocked, I believe. But look at that, man. Look at the field goal percentage of that starting unit. It's way over 60% for the starting unit. 83.3% for Brunson, 55.6% for Bridges, 60% for Towns, 75% for Josh Hart, who really was the best player of the half. Even though Brunson got off to a tremendous start. And Anunoby, 50%. That's crazy, man. That's craziness. I am so proud of that. This team is the best offense in the NBA. There's no doubt about it. They just got to get that defense going. And I've been seeing signs of it. I've seen some good metrics. I think Thibs is going to figure it out. But tonight is the kind of game that makes you really concerned. How do you give up 62 points to these guys? So we'll see. We'll see how they come out in the second half. It's really important. I'm not sure. Has the game started yet? No, they're still at the half. All right. How are you guys doing? Let's see. I'll check out what you guys are having a chat here. The big sneeze. Salute, Jeremy. Let's see who else we got here. So, are you guys excited about Precious back? I am. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it. Yes, Tony, man, bad defense, man. Some bad defense. Let's see here. Let's go back to this here. So I want to see, because the first quarter, in the second quarter, the Knicks forced 3 turnovers. Yeah, both teams are protecting the ball pretty well. Yeah, they're protecting the ball pretty well, which is nice to see. But look at this. Anunoby plays the entire first quarter. Anunoby, Bridges, and Brunson all played the entire first quarter. That's just crazy shit, man. Come on, Thibs. It's insanity, man. Let's see here. Close this out. Oh, yeah, now it's more. Go a little closer here. You know, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, why not play, you know, Payne. Oh, Payne's out. I did not realize that. Out, injury, illness. Okay, that's could explain why Brunson played the entire first quarter. But Deuce McBride has been playing. He's only 5 minutes. Missed his one attempt. Did hit his 2 free throws. But he was playing some decent defense. I do feel like Sims looked a little lost out there again, which is weird to say. He's been looking good as of late, especially since we all started kind of calling him out about 10 games ago. He really has gotten it together. But tonight, he's kind of reverted back. Yeah, elbow soreness. Okay. Didn't realize that. Charlotte, Jose Castillo says Charlotte offense slowed down when Deuce and Sims came into the game. Yep. It did. I mean, they slowed him down, but Sims was also kind of looking a little lost, which is why he was a -4, and Deuce is a +6. Because Deuce was out there with Towns when the Knicks finally went on that nice run, and let's see, McCall was a part of it, and OG was a part of it, and Josh Hart was a -8 in that first quarter. But in the second quarter, he came out. He's a +5. Everybody's a +5 here except for OG. Because OG did finally get a little bit of rest. He rested 4 minutes. But Hart, Towns, and Bridges all played the entire second quarter. This is crazy. This is why the Knicks, those first 7 minutes of a quarter, are essential for the Knicks to just completely dominate. So then it helps Thibs relax and helps him, you know, basically rest guys. And when it's tight and you're trying to come back and you're down 13, you know, we all know Thibs. It's impossible for him to rest guys when he's trying to get the lead back. So now we have the lead. Let's hold on to it. Let's extend it. And let's just not have this be a sweat. How about that? All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching this. I will be doing a post-game show. I don't think it'll be live. It'll be a recorded one, so stay tuned for that. Turn on a notification bell so you're alerted when I actually drop it. And don't forget that this Saturday, anyone is in Los Angeles, come and join me. Meet me at the Greyhound in Glendale. We're going to do a watch party starting around 4 o'clock. Starting at 4 o'clock. It's against the Pistons. Another easy-ish opponent. It should be fun. It should be fun to finally watch a game where we win. I think I've had 3 or 4 watch parties. Only one of them has been a victory. So this will be a nice break, hopefully. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Game's about to start, and I will see you around the Knicks-Verse.